Welcome to the Sustainable CT Actions and Impact Review for the month of September 2024. Brought to you in part by our good friends, the Hampshire Foundation. That's right, the Hampshire Foundation funds partners who are finding pathways to rapidly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, who to help people build resilience against poverty and climate change. We are oh so glad they do. Visit them at hampshirefoundation.org. Huzzah! Sustainable CT proudly announces the 5-year anniversary of the Community Match Fund, a pioneering initiative that has empowered communities across Connecticut to take meaningful action on sustainability projects that matter most to them. Since its inception in 2019, the Community Match Fund has become a driving force in fostering local resilience, environmental stewardship, and community engagement. Over the past 5 years, we've supported more than 340 projects that have attracted over 22,370 individual donors. The program's unique model, which combines small dollar donations through its crowdfunding partner Patronicity, with a dollar-for-dollar match from Sustainable CT, has leveraged over $2,236,000 in community investments, resulting in more than $4 million in total impact. We provide critical funding that galvanizes community members to actively participate in the design, implementation, and success of local projects. Find out more about the Community Match Fund and read the entire press release at where else? SustainableCT.org. In Elements this month, your next coffee hour is all about, you guessed it, the Community Match Fund's 5th anniversary. Heck yeah! Join us to hear from dynamic project leaders who will speak about the lasting impact of their project and how they turned their visions into reality with the support of their neighbors and Sustainable CT's Community Match Fund. Register to attend the September coffee hour for Thursday, September 19th at 10 a.m. And remember, you can join Sustainable CT for virtual informal discussions most third Thursdays of each month. We share program updates and resources, explore your questions, and strengthen the network of Sustainable CT champions. Yes, we do. These sessions are free, and you know that free is good and open to all. For your edification, your enlightenment, and your entertainment too, it's The Impact, a Sustainable CT podcast. Thomas T.J. Clinch, community leader, organizer, activist, helps us celebrate what else? The Community Match Fund. Now, Thomas Clinch is something of a Renaissance man, mind you, a principal at Civic Mind, founder of the New Hartford Times, founder of Yoga in Our City, a community match fund project, by the way. So we will talk about many things, as Renaissance men will, of course, so please do give a listen. This month's episode of The Impact will be available on September 15th at sustainableCT.org and wherever you get your podcasts. And in the Community Match Fund this month, well, it ain't 5 for nothing, folks. We're supporting East Lyme High School's food scrap collection and waste diversion program. Just another day in the life. That's right, you can help them too. Just visit their project page at patronicity.com/sustainableCT to learn all about it. You know, Sustainable CT and Actions and Impact, this very newsletter, and me speaking to you right now, it's all made possible in part by the Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut. The Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut brings people together to work towards a healthy, thriving, and sustainable Eastern Connecticut, and that's a very good thing. Visit them at efect.org. Remember, Sustainable CT is independently funded. We don't have a magical unicorn or rainbow money tree, no sir, but you can be a Sustainable CT sponsor. Find out how at sustainableCT.org. You'll be glad you did. In conveyances this month, Sustainable CT foams home. On a beautiful day in August, our intrepid project coordinator Inez Ortiz joined officials of the Regional Refuse Disposal District No. 1, including the towns of Barkhamsted, New Hartford, and Winchester, for a kickoff and ribbon cutting of their first in the state styrofoam recycling program. Now that's what we call foam improvement right there. The Naugatuck Valley Council of Government, that's NVCOG, had an excellent blog post about and conversation with one of our 2024 Sustainable CT Fellows, Jacob Bartel. Way to go, Jacob. And one of our favorite reporters, Jan Ellen Spiegel, wrote an interesting piece for the CT Mirror on the New Haven climate movement, in which Adrian Huck, a Sustainable CT Fellow for 4 years running, had prominent mention. Way to shine, Adrian. Thomas Breen writes in the New Haven Independent, New Haven's soon-to-return bike share program has a new name, new prices, and a new website, along with 100 e-bikes that should be available to rent by the end of the month for 25 cents a minute. Well, get your 2 wheels on, New Haven. Michael Omansky had nice things to say in The Patch about the Chester Fair's Zero Waste Initiative, a Sustainable CT Community Match Fund supported program, don't you know? Oh, we love the Chester Fair. Pomfret has received the bronze designation with nationally recognized Soul Smart, a designation that will also help to upgrade Pomfret's Sustainable CT status. Yeah, you go, Pomfret. Our friends at the Yale Program on Climate Change Communication announced publication of a new analysis on differences by gender and income in emissions. Climate change affects everyone, but not equally. Oh, no. Women, especially in poorer countries, face disproportionate risks and challenges from extreme weather events and resource shortages. Check that out. And we're not the only ones with an anniversary of note. The YPCCC marks the 10th anniversary of its national radio program, Climate Connections. They launched during a low point in the mainstream media coverage of climate change when only about 15% of Americans believed human-caused global warming was an urgent threat. Holy cow, 15%. And the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, that's deep to you and me, has launched a new website on geothermal energy. It includes an interactive map showing commercial and institutional geothermal installations that are in operation, under construction, in design, or under consideration. Now that's deep and hot and cool, too. In our chronology section, where time waits for snowman, don't forget to save the date. Please do join us for the 2024 Sustainable CT Awards celebration on November 13th at the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center, the Kate, in Old Saybrook. We'll be honoring all of our 2024 certified towns and a brand new cohort of climate leaders. And guess what? We'll also be celebrating 5 years of Community Match Fund success. That's right. Sponsorship opportunities are available for this event. Join us in working for a better Connecticut. Don't wait. Contact Jessica LeClaire at 860-259-4767 to discuss options and details. We're not the only ones celebrating. The Housatonic River Commission will sponsor a Housatonic Wild and Scenic River Celebration, an in-person event September 7th, 1 to 4 p.m. at the Housatonic Meadows State Park, 90 US 7 in Sharon. Sweet. And speaking of deep, the Deep Environmental Justice Team will be hosting a series of meetings and workshops about the state's environmental justice law as they work to create new cumulative impact regulations. Register to learn more about this process and key topics September 10th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Get charged up at the Northeast Electrical Vehicle Symposium being held by the EV Club of Connecticut. It's the ultimate gathering for EV enthusiasts, policymakers, and those seeking trusted guidance on driving electric. It's an in-person event, of course, at the Hotel Marcel New Haven, 500 Sargent Drive in beautiful New Haven, September 15th from 12 to 4 p.m. and September 16th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And don't forget to join Connecticut Green Bank on September 17th as they provide an update on Green Bank programs and solutions for homes, buildings, and investments. Topics will include energy storage solutions, C-Space, environmental infrastructure, Smart E, Green Liberty Notes, and more. September 17th, 12 to 1 p.m. And the Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut's 2024 Women and Girls Funds Grants Cycle is now open. The EFECT welcomes applications to the Women and Girls Funds for projects that build, sustain, or protect racial equity and social justice for women, girls, families, and communities in Eastern Connecticut. The application deadline is October 1st, so don't miss it. And we have a last word or two about finding the right sort of fellow. That's right, we're hiring. Sustainable CT is pleased to offer our year-round fellowship in partnership with our friends at the Connecticut Green Bank. The Sustainable Communities Fellow will support municipalities across the state as they complete sustainability actions and apply for certification. The Fellow will also aid in promoting, conducting outreach, and soliciting feedback for Sustainable CT's strategic partner, Connecticut Green Bank. This is a unique opportunity for a college grad with a passion for sustainability, so do learn more and get your application in by October 4th. And you can read all about it in this month's exciting edition of Actions and Impact, the official Sustainable CT newsletter, except no substitutes. Do yourself a favor and subscribe. And you can do that where the fellows are always the right sort at sustainableCT.org.